Crystal Palace versus Southampton. Crystal Palace 3.53, Southampton 2.26, draw 3.4, all those odds with Pinnacle. Southampton, they're having a tough time. They haven't won a match in 7. They've lost 6, drawn 1. They're in 17th place. Serious relegation candidates here. They are not favoured on their turf. But then the Saints could be a bit hit or miss. Do you think, would you put anyone off playing Saints or Saints draw no bet, Nigel?
Not at all. I think Southampton win this game. They played really well in midweek against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup. I know Arsenal didn't have a good team out, but they won 2-0. They've got goals in the side. Charlie Austin scoring goals. They've got a very good defence, good manager. They're a very underrated side, Southampton. And I think they'll go to Crystal Palace and win. I think Crystal Palace are a side in terrible trouble. No side have performed worse in the year 2016 than Crystal Palace. And I think in the last 3 years, in the team that have come runner-up in the FA Cup final, they've been relegated the next season. And Crystal Palace were runner-up in the FA Cup final. Alan Pardew, I'm hearing, is very close to losing his job at Crystal Palace, and it wouldn't surprise me if he was gone before Saturday. So I think Southampton win this convincingly. And if they do get rid of the manager before then, that is the only reason why I think that Crystal Palace may see a reaction. But if they stick with Pardew, I think this is trouble for them. I like Southampton a lot.
Yeah, is there any odds on Pardew leaving right now? Any money to be made there?
I looked today. He was 1.8 to be the next Premier League manager to go. I had a text from someone today who's at the club saying to me that he was probably be going sooner rather than later. So I'm not sure whether they'll give him to the weekend or whether he's got a last chance to win. But it's obviously something's gone wrong there. The players aren't performing for him, and Palace are a team worth taking on at the moment.
Well, I'm not doubting your information, but wrong, and wrong. I think the players bounce back here. It's a very difficult place to visit there in South London. Very passionate fans they are at Crystal Palace. I think the players respond, and I think the price here is a bit absolutely insane. I'm going to love it. I'm going to get the wheelbarrow out. I'm taking the Palace win, and I'm getting 3.53 with our friends at Pinnacle. Is that right, Nat?
Yep, that is right.
So, I mean, hopefully your mate don't text you whilst you're doing the show because you're on the phone, isn't it?
I'm worried about that, so moving on.
Yeah, go on.
Actually, talking about that wheelbarrow of yours, a bit dusty, isn't it?
Moving on, that.
But it's a bit of an oiling, I can imagine, in your wheelbarrow. I'm going to take both teams to score in this match. I'm staying away from the Saints win, although I am tempted. You can also get Saints draw no bet as well. Touch of value there, 1.61 for those who do play lower than 1.9.
Yeah.
Both teams to score 1.83. I think there's definitely a goal in either side. Yeah. Maybe a 2-1 win, something like that. But I think we're going to see goals. Do you think we're going to see goals in this match, Nigel? Both teams to score?
Yeah, I think there's strikers there who are in form. I mean, Palace had no problem scoring goals. He scored 4 last week. It's conceding they've got the big problems with. And Southampton have got an informed striker in Charlie Austin. So, yeah, goals look on the menus for sure.
All right,
I like your bet now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You are. But still a little bit higher than me, aren't you, I think, in the table. I think you're top. Nigel's second, but of course he's not as capped as many games as you and I. And I'm there like a very close second and just about to storm through and take first spot, aren't I?
Oh, good luck. Good luck with that one because I feel confident with my bets this week.
Okay.
I have to say.
Well, I'm very, very confident.
Extra hard to make up for last week.
Okay.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.